premièrement, souhaiter tout le monde bienvenue à l'événement que l'organisation mettait sous pied pour célébrer la communauté haïtienne. Et en conséquence, c'est le monde qui pourra faire présentation un produit international, si nous voulons, qui a fait un travail extraordinaire pour nous-mêmes. Et matin, encore une fois, je voulais remercier tout le monde pour la présence. On connaît qui l'autre activité que vous êtes capable d'entreprendre matin, mais le fait que vous voulez pas nous temps, donc nous souhaitons dans 2-3 heures de temps qui pourra passer en là. Donc nous pourrons familiariser tout le monde avec et qui sa organisation ça a réglé bon ici depuis combien de temps que là. Et puis présentez-nous quelqu'un qui dans la communauté a eux-mêmes qui gagne talent qui pourra chanter en même temps. Donc merci encore pour la présence nous. Non pas moi c'est Léon Jean-Baptiste, moi j'ai 25 ans depuis ma vie à Indiana, c'est un homme qui est ancien. Et c'est un fondateur de l'organisation qui nous mettait sous pied justement pour organiser ce genre d'événements, réunir Haïtiens, organiser Haïtiens à travers la culture, manger et surtout talent que vous gagnez et que vous êtes capable de partager talent pour réaliser le bagage que nous mettons sous pied aujourd'hui. Et je suis avec moi Johanna Leblanc, qui c'est lui-même à titre de qui a servi de conseiller à l'ambassadeur haïtien, qui lui-même aujourd'hui a prêté nos présences et tout. Donc je souhaite que nous payions attention à tout ça. Johanna lui-même va dire nous qui ça programme nous va la donne. Et puis c'est Johanna lui-même qui a présenté tout le reste du programme. Donc Johanna Leblanc. So yeah, there's another version of this. So my name is Léon Jean-Baptiste, and I've been in Indiana for 25 years. I am one of the founders of this organization. And this organization's been, it's been working since 2008. So I am proud to be looking at the number of people that are here today. When I first came to this town, there were about 10 Haitian families. So just the sheer number of people this morning, that we can host, and having the opportunity to present this event to, it's a wonderful, wonderful activity. And this is Johanna Leblanc. She's the advisor to the ambassador of Haiti, who's here visiting with us today. So she's going to be presenting the program, the entire program. She's also going to be hosting the program for us as well. So, Johanna Leblanc, thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, as he stated, my name is Johanna Leblanc, and I serve as a senior advisor to the ambassador in the nation's capital. And it is certainly an honor and privilege to be here with each and every one of you. So, as we know, we are here to celebrate Haitian Heritage Month, right? And most of you may know the history of Haiti, and some of you may not. So I feel as though I have a duty as a Haitian American woman to always share the rich history of the Republic of Haiti. So let me give you guys a brief history real quick. So the Republic of Haiti gained its independence in 1804 through a bloody revolution with France, right? So Haiti is the first black independent country in the world. And in 1805, a year after we gained our independence, we amended our constitution to make it such that anybody who is black who were to step foot on Haiti's soil will be considered to be free. A white man could not own land in the Republic, nor be a slave master. So in essence, to have those types of laws on the books severely undermine white supremacy. So how dare you, a white country, a black country rather, to not only have gained your independence, but now you're trying to interfere with the liberation of other black folks. And as we know, the liberation movement was not just about liberating Haitians, it was about liberating black folks from all over the world, right? So because of that, as we know, states did not recognize Haiti as a sovereign state. And we know if you're not recognized, you cannot trade with other nations. So I always tell people, in order to understand the Republic of Haiti currently, you must go back to 1804. if you go back to 1804, you understand what the revolution was about. You would understand the economic issues, the social and the political issues. So with that being said, that's just a brief history on the Republic of Haiti, and we will return to the normal program. So with us today, I'm going to go through the program itself, and then we'll have some folks perform, and then we'll have some dignitaries to give a few remarks. But let me give you guys a brief history again about HAI. So I moved to Indiana, I believe around 2014-ish, to attend law school here in Indianapolis. And I didn't know anybody in this city at all. I Googled Haitians in Indiana. First of all, I didn't even think there were black people in Indiana. That's just the reality, right? Because I'm from Florida. That's where I was raised. I was born in Haiti, moved to the United States at the age of 9, right? And I Googled Haitians in Indiana, and this organization came up. And when I was a student here, they fed me, because as a law student, I did not have time to eat. Heck, I didn't have any money to eat, right? I was a struggling law student. The organization fed me, they nurtured me. Some of the members became like mothers to me. And I became a part of the organization. I started doing advocacy work with the Haitians living in Washington, Indiana. And they have all sorts of issues because of the language barrier, and obviously because they're immigrants, and we know racism is an issue in the state of Indiana, unfortunately. So with the organization, along with some of the legal organizations in Indianapolis, we traveled to Indiana with the association, and we gave them support. So I worked with the organization, and then I left. So what I can tell you guys is this organization, the members of this organization have a pure heart. They are in it to serve. The organization does not get any funding. A lot of the things that they do, it comes out of their own pocket. They're using their resources, their time, just to give back to ensure that Haitians living in the city of Indianapolis and in the state of Indiana as a whole have access to opportunities and other resources. So guys, let's give them a round of applause for the work that they do. And next up, we're going to have the Haitian Anthem by Angélie Vera, the American version of the Star Spangled Banner. Yes. Okay, please come up.
Can everyone please stand?
Naomi, come up. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Next up, we'll have someone to sing the Haitian.
Le pays où les ancêtres marchons unis, dans nos rangs, point de traite, tu sors, soyons seuls maîtres, marchons unis pour le pays, pour les ancêtres, marchons unis pour le pays, pour les ancêtres.
Convocation will be done by Gary Alphonse from the Church Centre d'Adoration de Jésus-Christ.
Écoutez-nous pour la prière. Si mon peuple, ce qui est invoqué mon nom, s'humilie, prie et cherche ma face, je l'exaucerai des cieux. Je pardonnerai ses péchés et je guérirai son pays. Seigneur, nous remercions au matin parce que pour rendre possible pour nous les Haïtiens nous réunis dans Indiana pour nous capables, Seigneur, rehausser et l'éclat pays ça, Seigneur. Nous nous remercions pour chaque représentant et dignitaire qui est là, Seigneur. Chaque personnalité qui réunit pour rehausser, Seigneur Dieu, journée ça. Nous bénissons parce que, Seigneur, il y a un officiel dans le state ça, qui est pensé, Seigneur, pour faire moi ça, moi haïtien. Nous bénissons pour ça. Et permettre que, Seigneur, point ça, il va répandre dans le cœur chaque haïtien pour nous faire preuve, Seigneur, de haute dignité dans le pays côté nous vivons là. Et pour nous rehausser vraiment ce qu'est l'haïtien. Nous nous merci pour grâce au Seigneur. Et continuez à bénir nous chaque. Et nous, les chrétiens évangéliques, Seigneur, nous voulons continuer à prêcher parole pour ramener plus d'hommes. C'est au nom de Jésus, nous prions. Parce que notre temps d'intervention, Seigneur, dans la journée ça, à toi seul soit la gloire, la souveraineté, au siècle des siècles. Amen.
You want me to be seated? Thank you. And before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge all the mothers in the room. You guys look fabulous. Happy Mother's Day. You guys are the backbones of the community. You guys often are the decision makers in the household. We thank you for all of your hard work in raising amazing, talented children in the state of Indiana. And before we move forward, allow me to acknowledge some of our honored guests and some of our dignitaries in the building today. With us, we have Haitian Ambassador to the United States, His Excellency Hervé Denis. We have Dr. William Altus, Minister Counselor. He is based at the Embassy of the Republic of Haiti in the nation's capital. Also with us, we have Consul Général to the Midwest, Mr. Yuri Emmanuel. And also we have Vice Consul Ernst Jeune. Je vous remercie. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to hand the microphone over to Alex, who will do a brief presentation on HAI, the organization. Alex Duget is the former president of this organization, and also currently he serves as the chairman. And I've known Alex since I moved to Indiana back in 2014. Obviously, I don't live here any longer. And Alex is a dedicated servant. There were times when he said, you know what, I'm busy with family and school and work. I'm gonna walk away. He always finds himself back working to promote the culture of Haiti and also to ensure that every child in the state of Indiana or every person in the state of Indiana of Haitian descent has a better future. And that's what Alex is all about, and I admire him for that because he works long hours, but yet he takes the time to serve others. So thank you, Alex, for your work. Please come to the podium.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good afternoon. I'm usually a nervous wreck, so if I start mumbling or sweating, you know what's going on. L'association a gagné 11 ans depuis l'établi en Indiana, 11 years. I'm sorry, maybe 2 weeks ago, in a réunion, et puis on a pensé how many organizations have survived that long, especially Haitian organizations. And to the countless people that have put in time and money and effort and sacrificed so many of their time and resources to get us here. It is beyond measure, and it's nothing that I think my word alone can do justice to. And so, je voulais commencer à remercier tout le monde for the past 11 years, tout le monde qui l'a, qui m'a aimé, qui fait travailler la machine. And before I go any further, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the mothers in the house. Again, it is Mother's Day after all. So, avec tout cœur et on behalf of the association, je voulais souhaiter toute maman qui l'a bonne fête des mères, Happy Mother's Day. Yes. So I serve here for 8 years. So I started with the organization on January 1st, somewhere around there, in 2011. So I'm getting returned depuis là, somewhat on a continuous basis. Mais bon monde qui là, that has been there much longer, that has been more continuous than I am, and the reason why I'm here, the reason why many of us are here. Et tout le monde qui vient d'Indiana, ils doivent chercher premier monde yo joindre, c'est monsieur. So today, Fuera, where are you? Fuera, what are you? Oh, man, Fuera, vini ba. So, this guy. This is the father of the community. Tout le monde pour... Yes, please, another round. So, nous devons faire un petit geste pour tout petit frère. Parce que pour ça fait, même les gens qui l'ont quitté, il est toujours là. Parce qu'il connaît ce qu'on a fait, c'est pour servir les Haïtiens. Et lui-même, il fait avec tout le cœur, tout l'âme, toute sa vie. And so, frère, I would like to present to you, on behalf of the association, this outstanding community leadership award. Parce que c'est vous-même qui fait nous toute la route. Et je vous remercie pour le service, pour son bail, pour son continuer bail. Everyone, please help me.
Merci beaucoup. On dit bon Dieu merci. On dit madame merci. Et moi je dis tout le monde en général merci. Si nous sommes seuls, les parler, nous pas tomber, ça va pas arriver fait jeudi. Nous avons une communauté, nous voulons former, éduquer, supporter en plein. Nous demandons nous continuer à supporter. Merci beaucoup. Bonne nuit.
So we are standing on shoulders of giants. Again, l'association a été commencée. Il y a plusieurs membres clés qui étaient mis ensemble pour faire. And we have many of them in the room with us today. And I would like to acknowledge some of them here. Frère, which we just saw. Frère Saint-Luc, que tu es là. Eh? Frère Saint-Luc. Miss Nicole Lissade, une fondatrice de l'association. Mr. Léonce Jean-Baptiste, please. Miss Valez, again, another one of our founding members. So, nous savons, c'est au même 11 ans de cela qui étaient mis tête ensemble pour faire ça réaliser. So, encore, un petit coup de main. So, I would like to tell you a little bit about why this happened, why are we here. Again, we sat in a meeting in November, so you can imagine putting all of this together in the span of 5 months. It took an unsurmountable amount of effort and energy, and the team scattered throughout, you know who you are, no words can express how thankful all of us should be to them. But the spark that started it all. So Mary Clark, one of our board members, was in the meeting, and as well as Jordan Rodriguez here with us today. And we had the connection with the city of Indianapolis. And with the knowledge that we would get recognized as Haitians here in Indiana, and the month of May being declared as Haitian Heritage Month, nous disons comme ça, il faut chercher un moyen pour célébrer la proclamation ça, pour faire connaître les Haïtiens là, pour faire ouais nous, parce que même là nous là nous en bas, mais il va connaître nous là vraiment. So that is the spark that started it all. And Maurice Duché had the vision to create the week. Mr. President Stéphane kept the team together week after week to do all of this. The team as a whole, again, there's countless names. So if I start naming names, we'll be here for the next 30 minutes. But the team, you know who you are again. We'll get to meet many of them later here today. But again, I wanted to take the time to acknowledge them and give them credit. And so what all this means for us is, again, for 11 years, 11 ans là, notre travail, mais je nous évoluer, c'est avec de bonne volonté. Parce que tout, Jean-Joël a dit nous, tout ça qui fait là, c'est avec effort, monde qui a bonne volonté, qui va être temps, qui va être comme eux, qui va ça au gain. Mais nous t'avons passer dans l'autre étape qu'on y a. Parce que la communauté a grandi. Et nous t'avons il y a plus de ressources qui sont disponibles pour nous faire ça. And you will see, if you have on your tables, you will see some pledge cards. Again, this is really just an attempt to present to you our vision for the future. So, ça nous a réalisé dans le futur, parce que la communauté a grandi, nous avons besoin d'un côté qui a atteint à besoin communautaire. So, we'd like to have a space where we can provide these services without having to beg, borrow, and steal, and having someone be dedicated to it. And so, what we would like to do is, our projection and our plan is, in the year 2020, is to eventually establish a Haitian Community Center. And with that, we would like to have staffing, a place, and all the amenities that come with it. And all of those things cost money. By our estimation, we think somewhere in the $120,000 to $150,000 is what we'll need at least to kick off this initiative. So, ça m'a demandé nous avec tout le cœur, ils sont capables, même si sont payés au travail, contribuer pour faire le travail dans le marché. Parce qu'à la fin, c'est pour nous tous, c'est nous tous l'observer. So, m'espérer que nous avons un support nous. Et la campagne va commencer avec un programme ça même aujourd'hui. So, attendez-nous, chercher qu'on y côtoyer. We'll try to get all of that done by the end of the year, because our hope is, hopefully to hit that mark by the end of the year. So, again, please fill out the card. Again, even if you don't know that you want to commit to anything yet. Mettez non nous, and we can always reach out to you later. But again, I wanted to present that to you, and also there are pens on the tables, and we'll come around later to pick them up. So I don't want to, again, I can talk forever. So I will stop here and let you enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you very much. And one last thing, that I will be killed for that one. This could not be done without all of our sponsors. And there are quite a few that really provided some of the funding and resources that we needed to make this happen. Embassy Suite, that provided this room to us. First Diversity Staffing, again, I know there's some representatives over there. Eastern Stars Church, GFS Mortgage Corporation, and ND Parks and Recreations. Again, they pretty much rolled the mat for us. You know, they were very helpful, very engaged in helping us plan, particularly the festival. So, and in the program, if you look at the back, there's a number of organizations and names that provided support. And I would like to recognize all of them for their contribution, because without these folks and everyone else who contributed time, money, and energy, we could not do this. So thank you all very much.
Extremely elated to see Frère Rega being recognized for his work. Let's give him another round of applause. And let me tell you a little story about Frère Rega. So when I Googled Haitians in Indiana, he was the first one that I found. And his family, he and his wife opened their doors. And every Sunday they say, Joanna, vin manger, get manger là. And not only they would feed me, but they would make sure that I had food for the rest of the week. Because as a law student, I didn't have time to cook. I was busy studying in the library. So I want to say thank you to him and his family for making sure that I was taken care of while I was a law student here in Indiana. Next up, we're going to have the current president of the organization, which is Stéphane Siméon, who would give us a word of introduction, and we'll also introduce the Haitian Consul. Thank you.
Merci Joanna, merci tout le monde. Thank you everyone for coming here. You could have been anywhere today but here, but you are with us, the Haitian Association, the Haitian community. So I couldn't be more grateful. So content que nous pratiquons pour nous venir là, pour passer avec nous, pour nous célébrer l'héritage haïtien. Nous sommes de l'autre côté, nous sommes dans le travail, mais nous prenons temps de travail, nous venons là, donc on apprécie ça en pile, association, on apprécie ça en pile, communauté, on apprécie ça en pile. So merci. Donc, qui est-ce moi? C'est Stéphane Siméon. Même toute expérience à l'extérieur avec HAI, mais c'est en juillet, last July, that I joined the association. And at that time, the way I started really as a vice president is, we're gonna take it back maybe 2015, when they had their, you might say, the Haitian Flag Day. I didn't just come in and, present ideas or just tell them what to do. I just stood by their booths and then just welcoming people to the Flag Day. That's the first job that you might say that I did at the association. And then I get more involved and understood the vision that they stick to. And from there, here I am today. So I'm very grateful. I want to say also that I love my team. My team is a very, very diverse team. Baptist, Catholic, Protestant, Adventist, all working together, leaving behind, all the differences in the office for him, and see a flood of people come in to make sure they get their visas correct. We'll continue to do that. Thank you. Come here, Constance.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for this great introduction. I was just merely being inspired by this organization and the work that they've been doing. Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, distinguished guests, Mr. Representative of the Mayor, I'm truly grateful, extremely grateful to be here today. I said that I was inspired, yes, inspired and humbled. Humbled because of the investment that I see that Frère Luc, Frère Ira made into the community. Pastor, thank you. I'm just here to introduce the ambassador, but I cannot pass this opportunity again to say how grateful I am, how inspired I am, and how humbled I am with the work that, the wonderful work that this community is doing, that the leadership is doing. When I first arrived here under difficult circumstances, I must say, because it concerned the funeral of a Haitian citizen whose parents were in Haiti. And he passed away when he was here vacationing. And I received information from Port-au-Prince that there was a citizen of ours that had tragically lost his life, and that I was tasked to go to Indianapolis to find out what was going on and to do what was necessary. I only had to make a phone call, and everything else came together through the work of this organization. Their support, their sense of responsibility, their sense of leadership, truly an example to be followed. And I have to congratulate Frère Ira and all those who created that organization and who stayed the course. Not only did they stay the course, they did something else that I find to be extremely valuable. They inspired the next generation to take over. And for that, they deserve a round of applause. This is something that is very rare, to see leaders of an organization willingly relinquishing leadership to the next generation. But I must say also that the next generation was there with the sense of responsibility required to take over. And what we're witnessing today is what we need to see elsewhere in our community. People working together in the spirit of the flag, the spirit of unity, the spirit of togetherness, working in synergy. And this is the key word, working in synergy. And this is the synergy that we see today. It's not a big community, but it's a very efficient community. And I thank them very much for that. Now, the task at hand, it's for me a great honor to introduce someone very special that I met a long time ago, also a source of inspiration. Our current ambassador to the United States of America. He's a career diplomat, an example. He's also a businessman, a successful businessman, I might add. I had the privilege of meeting him in 2017 under different circumstances. I was chief of protocol at the Prime Minister's office in Haiti, and he was Minister of Defense going before the Parliament for the ratification of the government. He's earned our respect, our admiration, and for me, it's an honor to introduce him this morning to the microphone. Mr. Ambassador, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Consul Yuri. Emmanuel, this is the second time you introduce me, and the French proverb said never two without three. So I don't know what the next will be. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. the Mayor Representative, Monsieur le Consul Général et le Vice-Consul, mes collègues, Monsieur le Ministre Conseiller, Dr. Altus, member of that dynamic association that I'm so pleased to work with, member of the press, particularly Madame Betchel Idme from Fox News. You have to treat the press very well. Member of the university, particularly Mr. George Edward, with whom I have good discussion and we see good things for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is, I say it with a lot of care, a lot of passion, an honor and privilege to stand before you today. Thank you, thanks to that Haitian Association of Indiana that I met yesterday, and I can tell you I have been conquest since then. Thank you for this invitation and for promoting the social well-being and supporting the educational advancement of Haitian in this area. The association was created mainly because a group of individuals want to utilize their skill and talent to improve the lives of the Haitian living in Indianapolis. Many of you, if not all, have exhausted your own personal resources and funding to promote the vision of the association. I don't want to comment more because my predecessor on this podium has been enough eloquent about that association. Please give them a standing ovation. Also, thank to the Honorable Mayor Hodges. I know he is very busy, but he sent his representative for designating the May 12 to May 19 as Haitian Heritage Week through a proclamation. I am delighted to see Haiti's rich culture and historical significance being celebrated in the great city of Indianapolis. According to the United States Census, there are roughly, this is a number I find ridiculous, I'm going to tell you why, 3,400 people who identify as Haitian in the state of Indiana. But since I am becoming an Indianian, and that I know so much, because I've been in contact with all the members of that association, I know that number is much, much higher than that. And because Indiana is so welcoming, I think in the future, you will have even much more than that again. So, to tell you that association, young association, 11 years is young compared to me. So, the members have a long way to do before them because you are going to have a lot of job to do. Because our community, this morning I have the honor, a great privilege, to go to the church with another member of that association, Pastor Ronnie, and I've seen the vibrant, feelings inside of that community. And I see those people are taking the place here, and because the people from Indiana welcomed them so well. Thanks for the people of Indiana also. Thank you. An applause for them. So we said, that 3,400, but we know there are many more Haitians who were not captured by the population survey. Hence, I am committed to working with the United States Census and the other authorities to ensure every single Haitian person living in the state of Indiana and of course of United States is incorporated for data on the demographic is critical because it shape and influence policy. It is directly tied to the allocation of state and federal resources, including funding. This is where this association has a key role to play because, and the church, because they are bound in the work, because you are going to be able to ask to those Haitians to register, because without registration, they have no name, they have no whatsoever. So this is the key to get services, and this is the key for us and the embassy and the consulate to be able to give them service, more services. And we are, the consul and I, we are looking for how we can better the service we are offering to the population. By knowing that we have much more Haitian here, we will thinking to have more offices here to serve this community. So you are in the eve of the action for your community, guys. You have been choosing something, very difficult. I can tell you, the public service, it is some kind of personal service. This is a job, So thanks for doing that and for doing much more for the future for our community. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge the following individual on this special occasion. Congressman Andrew Carson. I am doing some siege to the Congress in Washington, so he is my next target. Now, I will be armed to talk to him because I visited this place. So, the consul.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, General Consul, because he knows the place. I know he's doing a good job. I know him for a long time, and I want to congratulate him and his staff for doing such a good job. Jean-Hérard Gervais, this is the first face from the Indiana that I meet at the airport. So since then, we have been bounded, and I'm one of his fans now. Stéphane Simeon, the dynamic new director of the association. You have seen him. He is humble, but he is very efficient. Elie Salomon, Vice President of Development. Alex Duget, I've seen him for 11 years, he is here. 8 years, he is in the association. And yesterday, he received us at his place. Wonderful man, wonderful couple. The Office of the Mayor for International Affairs. The Pastor Rony Etienne, he is special also. He bring me to the church in the morning, but he want to convert me, but I was already converted. So he's doing good things, and he's a very good man. And if you eat well, this is because of him. He's also the chef. And all the volunteers who helped put together this remarkable event. And I want to say a special thanks for my special advisor, Joanna Leblanc. You have seen how vibrant she is, but imagine me supporting her every day as special advisor. So I tell you, sometimes I have to tell her, stop a little bit because I want to rest. So I would like to be more longer with you because sincerely this is not doing politician job, that I'm not very well, I am more a diplomat. But I am very happy to be here. And the first time when I have to come here, I don't know what was waiting for me. So if being ambassador is to meet that kind of association, thanks God that I am ambassador. And my first visit is you. I thank you very much. And thank you. God bless you.
Great speech, Mr. Ambassador. I think he would have done a better job as an MC than I, because he made you guys laugh quite a bit. It's very charismatic, as you guys can see. But it's a pleasure and honor to work with him every day, to advise him on issues pertaining to foreign policy in Congress and such. So it's a pleasure and honor to serve you, Mr. Ambassador. Next up, we're going to have a performance by the youth of the Centre d'Adoration de Jésus-Christ. Where are you guys?
L'autre dit, la musique est là de combiner les sons d'une manière agréable à l'oreille. Mais souvenez-vous, en 1803, il n'y avait pas de musique. Le Saline et Toussaint se battaient durement pour nous léguer un drapeau. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans le berceau joyeux. Eux-mêmes, ils étaient dans le mourir beau. Il n'y avait pas de belles costumes, parfums, belles grades, chelbets comme nous sommes aujourd'hui. Mais c'est ça la vie. Donc, nous gagnons privilège aujourd'hui, nous mettons dans le berceau joyeux malgré tout. Mais il faut faire tout ça qu'a fait là, c'est parce que messieurs, ça a eu des batailles assez dures pour nous et qui permettent que aujourd'hui nous frais comme ça. Sinon, on a toujours un coup de fret. Blanc français. C'est le moment où on attend des jeunes dans l'église Centre d'Adoration, ben, des Oscar Worship Center, they're gonna sing a song.
Amazing job, ladies. I'm always excited when I see young people involved in various activities, right? Because when you include them, they'll grow up and become leaders, and they'll be the ones to take on and be in leadership roles. But, so, I've been criticized for speaking too much English. So, faut que je change, faut que je parle plus créole. So, nous connaissons les Américains, les Haïtiens, so on parle toutes les deux langues. On fait effort. So, kounya la nous avons Monsieur Jordan Rodriguez, il est sorti avec Mayor's Office. Il est même capé proclamation pour nous. So next up we have Jordan Rodriguez with the Mayor's Office, and he will read the proclamation.
Good afternoon. Again, it's such an honor to be here today. It's amazing, as you heard earlier with Alex Duche, us meeting with Mary Clark, and to think that we thought about all of this and discussed it, and to see that we're all here together is just a beautiful thing. So it is an honor for me to present today to all of you amazing, incredible residents here in the area with this proclamation. Whereas during May, we recognized the strong historical connection between Haiti and the United States, which include the international celebration of Haitian Flag Day on May 18th. Beyond geographical proximity, Haiti's influence is evidenced throughout the American timeline, beginning with the American Revolution, where 500 heroic Haitians, gens de couleur libre, or free young men of color, volunteered to fight alongside American troops and included instrumental contributions of Haitians in cities all across the U.S. Whereas today, many Haitian American residents maintain their rich cultural identities in native language Creole in celebration of those original Haitian immigrants who settled around the United States in search of new opportunities. Whereas more than 1 million individuals of Haitian descent now reside throughout the United States, and Indianapolis is one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the country for Haitian populations. Hoosiers with Haitian heritage are prevalent in every sector in Marion County, including as successful laborers, educators, business owners, homeowners, healthcare professionals, engineers, students, and religious leaders. And whereas this week, the City of Indianapolis joins the Haitian Association of Indiana, His Excellency Ambassador Denis, and the Honorable Consul General Emmanuel, in celebration of the distinct heritage, culture, and heritage that exists in residents of our great city and remains part of our collective American history. Now therefore, I, Joseph H. Hogsett, Mayor of the City of Indianapolis, do hereby proclaim May 2019 as Haitian Heritage Month in the City of Indianapolis, and I ask all residents to join me in this observation. Let's give a round of applause.
Yeah, it's good. Camera.
If you can just try not to.
Sorry about that. The flag was backwards the entire time, and I know this is your official photo, so.
No, I could tell it so it doesn't wash out.
The flag?
Oh, that's.
Mesdames, ça veut dire qu'on y a là, son bail ici, que le gouvernement des États-Unis reconnaît. Officiel. C'est pas à bouche pour moi. Donc, on va pas juste dire à bouche et puis dans papier signé et pas n'importe monde comme ça qui signe tout. Donc, où est-ce qu'ils sont réalisés avec ça? Donc, le Haïtien a fini dans Indiana. Il n'y a pas une rumeur que nous célébrons l'héritage haïtien. Donc, moi seulement, pas de courage pour me quitter ça, parce que ce n'est pas pour moi, même les Kembel, mais c'est pour nous tous liés. Donc, bravo pour tout. Je vais passer le micro à Kounia.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. You guys may be seated.
Switch.
Okay, so we're going to take more pictures. So, yes, so the dignity. Yeah. So we are going to take more pictures with the proclamation. So all of the dignitaries who are up here, along with members of HAI, please come back up to take another picture. From Toussaint Louverture, leading the first successful slave revolt in the New World, to Wyclef Jean, sharing his music around the world. Haitian Americans have made tremendous contributions to our country. On behalf of the 7th Congressional District of Indiana, thank you for your dedication to help make Indianapolis a better place to live, work, and serve. May today's celebration bring the opportunity to reflect on our collective history and inspire each of us to make our community a better place. Sincerely, Andre Carson, Member of Congress. With us next, we will have a performance by, we will have our third performance. So please proceed to the podium.
Là, de Toussaint dit, en me renversant à Saint-Domingue, le tronc de l'arbre de la liberté des Noirs repoussera par ses racines. Parce que qu'est-ce ça? On aurait dit encore, en me renversant à Saint-Domingue, le tronc de l'arbre de la liberté des Noirs repoussera par ses racines parce qu'elles sont profondes et nombreuses. Et Dessalines te dit, dans le forêt, tout le monde qui voulait redevenir français sortit dans le forêt. Je veux garder avec moi que des braves. Dans la même circonstance, nous allons continuer. Nous croyons que tout le monde qui est là, que c'est des braves qui continuent à procéder à pouvoir, bipolo, avec tout emblème qui est là-dedans.
Dieu tout-puissant, Dieu sans limite, ma pérenne. Dieu merveilleux, Dieu vérité, Dieu fidèle, mon Jéhovah, Alléluia, Alléluia, Alléluia. Alléluia.
Maria from the International Marketplace to give some remarks, a few words on behalf of Mary Clark, who's the president of that organization. But right after Maria, we will have Vanessa with the association who will be giving out gift baskets. So hopefully one of you ladies will be the lucky recipient. So hang on tight. Let's welcome Miss Maria to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Maria Manala. I'm the program manager of the International Marketplace Coalition. Most of you probably are aware of the International Marketplace Coalition. We are on the west side of town, and we do oversee about 2.5 miles of that Lafayette Square area. One of the mission of the organization is to revitalize the west side of Indy. But our vision takes us to where we are going to build a global village where 5 of the 7 continents will be represented. But most of all, one of our vision is to welcome everyone, regardless of where you came from and where you were born. It is a place where we want everyone to celebrate their culture, their beliefs, their uniqueness as a community. So we are happy to be here, and on behalf of Mary Clark, we thank you.
Miss Vanessa? Bearing gifts, so she's a good person.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Moi just voulais pour moi un special acknowledgement to the mothers in the room. As a mom myself and a business owner for my events and rental business. So number one, voulais dire toute maman là, bonne fête maman. OK? Et puis tout, moi j'ai choisi 3 tables pour que ma baille a gift basket. So si nous avons regardé en bas table nous, moun qui ont gift basket là et nous sommes maman sur table là, that's your gift from the Lair Tika Events and Rentals. Unfortunately, c'est 3 seulement des cabailles, but merci.
So keep on, yay! Amazing, congratulations. Could you please? So far there's only 1 recipient. Where are there? Should be 2 more. You as well? Where are the other 2 recipients? Over there? Okay, good. So there should be 1 more. It's 3 gifts. Keep on. Gagne là. Gagne là. Put le troisième là. Et vous-même? Pas gagné la donne? Pas gagné la donne quand ça sort que là? Mais tu n'es pas bien pour ça la donne. Et toi, oh, oui, je l'ai. Ok, très bien. Très bien. So, moun qui gagne, est-ce qu'on a un glaive ou dit non qui va arrêter dans zone là, s'il te plaît? Je vais parler. Ou quand vous venez là, pour qu'on ait qui va nous dans zone là. Parce que nous connaissons les Haïtiens dans toute zone, state Indiana, nous avons les connaître qui vont nous y dans la zone là. So, qui j'aurais les qui vont sortir s'il te plaît?
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Non, moi c'est Esther. Moi sorti en Spanish.
Nice. Okay, très bien. East side representing. Awesome. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And the second person, please come up. Your name and where do you represent?
Bonjour Benino. Moi c'est dans East Side. Non, moi c'est Luna François Siné. Et famille moi c'est l'église Pasteur Oli Etienne.
Bonsoir, c'est DG Boniface Tranchard. Moi sorti dans East Side, 71 84.
So, Vanessa, ça qui là, pour qui ça tout le monde est East Side qui gagne, c'est West Side, North Side, et Muntayo. Vanessa, vous discriminez? Okay. In any event, congratulations, ladies, and happy Mother's Day to you. And thank you, Vanessa, for your generous contribution. We will have our last performance. So please, the group that is scheduled to perform, please come to the front. And then the event will conclude with a last few remarks. And then we will take pictures and mingle and network. And remember, this is not an event you come and you leave. You come, you meet people, you network. Because I always tell people, your network is your net worth, okay? So make sure that each and every one of you meet someone new, someone you did not know, get their business cards, find out what they do for a living, schedule coffee, lunch, Skype conversation, whatever it may be, but do not leave this place without meeting someone you did not know prior to arriving here, okay? So our next performers, please come up.
Mon qui écrit l'a dit, I won't go back. Nous-mêmes, nous ne pouvons pas côté de encore dans le même français encore. Donc, les sons évangéliques, prends mot, traduis dans le sens pas nous. We won't go back.